Hey guys, Jarek and Komodo here, and I'm going to be doing some Killing Floor gun game, and yes, this level is exactly what you think it is.
I knew it!
At least you got it instantly. It honestly took me a second to understand what this level was supposed to be, and then I saw it and I'm like,
oh shit,
why?
oh,
Why would you make this?
I got really confused there. I didn't realize, even though you
Faced.
just said it, that you were playing gun game. But you know, I saw this and I was like, why does this look like Master Roshi's house? And that's because it is.
I can't think of any other reason they would actually make this level aside from gun game, because this is not going to work in core Killing Floor. At all.
Yeah, really, no. Also,
And I did really good on the warm-up round, instantly dead.
good job. But yeah, I mean, if I hadn't instantly gone, hey, this looks like Master Roshi's house, I was like, you know, I actually have no idea what I was going to think that you were playing. But anyway, enough ranting on that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about gun game for a moment. So I wanted to play Killing Floor gun game. This was the only active server. Unfortunately, it happened to be a server from fucking Brazil, so I had really bad ping. My ping was over about 200 most of these games, but I still managed to do somewhat okay despite the terrible lag and my bullets like shooting a second after actually shooting. But hey, I won, so I figured why not go ahead and upload. We don't see enough Killing Floor gun game on the internet, so it's fun. It's actually really fun. It reminds me of a more kind of an interesting version of Counter-Strike's gun games. That's really what it feels like.
Brazil.
Out of all the places to have one active server, why Brazil? I don't understand it. You know, if there's one game mode that I wish was mandatory in every form of shooter ever, it's gun game. Because it's in a lot of games, and Counter-Strike really did popularize it, but what's extra confusing about it is that it's in every Treyarch Call of Duty game, but Infinity Ward seems so... I don't know, they just refuse to add it into their game. What? And there was a lot of people running around in this game just doing nothing but knifing.
Why?
I don't know, they probably were pissed off that I was in their server because I was doing pretty well and really making them mad. Like, this guy wanted to knife me. I don't know who the hell I actually managed to shoot there. I wasn't aiming at him. So yeah, I wish it was mandatory, and I don't understand why Infinity Ward refuses to add gun game into their rotations.
How do you keep headshotting people like that?
I didn't kill him. I'm playing gun game. I didn't get a new gun.
Oh, okay, good point. Anyway.
So you were gonna say something. I don't remember what you were gonna say.
I was just... I thought you would want to move on to the questions before we got too ranty.
Oh yeah, this video is about 10 minutes long, so we got a little while to talk.
Oh.
And while we're at it, we might as well talk about Titanfall. So a lot of people are asking me, how are you liking Titanfall? Hold off on those questions. I will answer them when I can. But the Titanfall beta has been kind of interesting and a little bit fucked up. So a few interesting things happened. First off, EA, I don't know how they managed to do this, but they managed to actually send the wrong codes to the wrong platforms. So if you were on PC and you signed up to get a beta key for the PC, you got one for Xbox One, which happened to me, and it was they actually had to put something on Titanfall's website saying, hey, if you got the wrong thing, go here to contact EA, and it's actually pretty simple to solve, so it's not really a big issue, but it was just, I don't understand how you do this. How do you make that mistake to begin with?
Now, all I have to say is EA.
That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, it's a pretty easy way to rectify it. Basically, you go to their website, you click Contact Us, and then you click Next about 3 times and give them the code that they gave you, and they'll send you an email within like a few hours. That gives you your proper code. Actually, it doesn't even give you a proper code, it just adds it to your Origin account instantly. So, I mean, it's not really a big issue, it's just really puzzling as to how they managed to fuck that up. And then the next one, which this one I can kind of blame everyone around, the servers are down, which really shouldn't be much of a surprise. I mean, I know it's a beta, and that seems to be everyone's excuse for games, but just watch, this is going to be... And someone just freaking demoted me there. That's what people... And he got me right again instantly, same fucker. So yeah, someone knifes you, you go down again. That's pretty much standard across all gun games. Got him again, though. Fuck you. Yeah, what was I talking about?
Titanfall, servers down.
Right, I can kind of blame everyone around here, because one... Watch this be an actual issue once Titanfall is actually released. They won't learn from the beta. 2, EA decided, I don't know if it was EA or Respawn, the developers of the game, to decide, we don't want, you know, private servers. We're going to force matchmaking on you. You can't make your own server, which is just stupid. And you can blame Microsoft because it's their servers they're fucking up. Which is a bug that it's crashed. So apparently it's Microsoft servers' fault, but it was your choice to run on Microsoft servers to begin with. So fuck all of you. That's the way I see it. And you know, it's a beta, so maybe if it does work when the game comes out on launch, you know, then disregard everything I've said. But I'm fully expecting it to not work within the first week of launch, and then everyone just to say, oh, it's a new game, it's perfectly fine, it'll start working eventually. It is really sad that people are just accepting your product that you bought broken on launch.
Yeah, I can really agree with that. It seems like everybody nowadays is content to start off with a broken thing and then, you know, go, oh, they'll fix it in the end. No, that's not how shit fucking worked back then, and that's not how it should work now. A game should be fucking finished. I'm sorry for the cursing. A game should be finished when it is released. You don't go out and pay someone for half a house and then live in it until they fucking finish it, okay? That's not how this works.
Unless you get some pretty damn big savings on that. I mean, that's why I'm kind of fine with early release. Even then, people are kind of feeling meh about it. But you're paying for a game that's not really complete yet, and you're paying to basically fund them to complete the game, and then have a better game later, which is completely different from paying $60 plus premium to have a game that's broken, looking at you, Battlefield 4. Which it's still broken, and it still hasn't been fixed. And, you know, people originally said, oh, it's just because it's new, and it'll be fixed, and it'll be patched, and everyone will probably forget about it once it gets patched, if it finally actually gets fixed, and then buy Battlefield 5, and it'll be broken too.
Now, see, where was I going with this? I completely fucking forgot. That's how mad I am.
That's a completely different rant. I can just go on that for a long time, because it's weird that indie games...
That's what I was gonna say. It's really irritating that there's, like, been just a string of indie games that'll go, like... What's the word I'm looking for? They'll do, like, an early release, and then you pay, and you're basically... supposedly supposed to help them, you know, pretty much make the game. You give them feedback and all this shit. And, you know, you're supposed to make it better. Except there are too many people who will start a game, and then they'll do this early release thing, and nothing changes. It just... You know what? I'm just going to start naming names. Cube World.
Well, I'll be completely honest about that. That's more of a problem of lack of communication, which... You know, I can kind of see it from the developer standpoint, because it's really just annoying to constantly have to tell people, hey, I'm working on this, I'm working on this. He said absolutely nothing, which is something that you shouldn't do, but you shouldn't need to update them every single day. It's more or less just been a lack of, you know, telling them what they're actually working on. But yeah, for the most part, indie games are kind of, it's really hit and miss, and you don't know if that game that got started on Kickstarter is going to be the next Minecraft, or if it's just going to be the next take down Red Saber or something. I mean, I'll be honest, that game, quite honestly, is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's obviously still in alpha status and really needs to be finished, but, you know, I'm having fun with it mainly because of how broken it is.
It looked interesting, like...
Well, I miss shooters like that. Like, those were my types of shooters. I miss tactical shooters. That's what I like most.
You know what it made me think of? Like, the early Rainbow Six game.
It's just like Rainbow Six. That was
oh, God.
Yeah, this is the bloat bile launcher. I don't think you've seen this.
I'm sorry, I thought it was like a shit gun.
It shoots the bloat bile.
Well, yeah, I got that.
And then I killed myself.
Fantastic.
Well, it's better than letting him knife me.
True. But
which is kind of strange, because in most gun games, when you kill yourself, you get demoted. Also, recoil. When you don't have perks in this game, you have all kinds of recoil. As Scruff put it best, I can't handle the recoil of my own asshole.
I like how you had like 3 people shooting at you there.
Yeah, this is not a very easy level to get the final weapon done, since the final weapon is always a melee weapon when it comes to gun game, with the, well, not really with the exception of Black Ops 2, because you're still shooting a knife, but it's still kind of a melee weapon in a way, you know what I mean?
You know what? It's not easy to kill people with that damn thing.
It's not that hard depending on the level. On this level, it's not easy because it's so wide open.
Well, see, it's like, it's really hit or miss. I mean that both literally and, you know...
if you just get the drop on someone and get the timing right, it's fine. But you can't get the drop on someone when it's just wide open.
Yeah, but like, the point is, you either shoot while aiming directly at their face and it like blows past their asshole, or you shoot not even looking at them and it kills them by connecting with the air around their wrist.
Okay, you were talking about the gun or the ballistic knives.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about this, and I'm like,
No.
shooting. What the hell? I'm not gonna throw this thing at someone.
Well, if you did, they'd probably explode.
I wish I could. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it would.
Anyway, this has been some Killing Floor gun game. Be expecting some more very soon. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.